Let's do something different. Let's talk about exact searching. Sometimes you are looking for a very specific record. You really don't want anything except records that have the data exactly the way you typed it. By using the exact tools, which are these checkboxes at the end of the search form that will match what you type in exactly, you reduce the variability in your search results. It's going to hide records where the data on the record is not exactly what you type in. There are a couple ways that we match records. If I type in Frank, an exact match to Frank is just exactly what I typed in. It's going to score the highest. It'll have the highest overall contribution to the score for that record. Our system is smart enough, however, to know about name variants and misspellings and translations of names. So if I don't check the exact box and I type in Frank, the system may bring back records with the name of Frankie, Franklin, Francisco, and others that match what I typed in closely, but not exactly. We also have the concept of match on missing. If I put in a bunch of parameters, data to search on, and the system finds a record that matches my other parameters, but there's no first name at all on the record, it may still bring back that record as being relevant to my search, but it doesn't contain all of the things I typed in. When we bring back a record that has matched on missing data, meaning the thing you typed in isn't present on the record, it actually reduces the overall score slightly. We will not bring back anything that conflicts with what you typed in, but we may bring back records that don't have every parameter that you typed in. Those will be scored lower. They'll be down lower on the search results. What do I mean when we say exact? The search text that you type in will be matched exactly with the following 4 exceptions. When you check the exact box, the search system ignores diacritics. It's going to treat pena and peña as exactly the same word. It's going to ignore spaces. So De La Vega with spaces is exactly the same as far as the search system is concerned as De La Vega without spaces. It's going to ignore capitalization. McDonald with a capital D is the same as McDonald with a lowercase d. And lastly, it's going to ignore punctuation. My family name O'Brien is found with and without apostrophes. The reason we ignore these 4 things is because we have some inside knowledge about how records have been curated over the years, the various software tools that were used to capture these, and we know that sometimes those tools didn't allow punctuation and diacritics, etc. So by ignoring those 4 things, we believe we can get you the most meaningful set of records even when you type exact. Now, let's do a quick search. I've said I want to look for Isidore Allor. I've restricted by location, only give me records that are from the state of Michigan. And I've restricted by type, only show me records of type census. When I click notice that I did not check the exact box on Isidore. When I do that search, I get back 5 results, and looking at them, you can see that I have Isidore without an E. I think down in there somewhere, if I do some searching, I'd find an Idador. I've got all kinds of name variants because I did not choose exact. Now let's go back. I'm going to do the exact same search, but notice that I checked the exact box. So when I do that, I'm only going to get 2 results, and those results are spelled exactly the way I typed it in. There's a word of caution here. Only use exact carefully. It will reduce the variability. It's going to hide data that isn't exactly what you specified. Fewer results will be returned, and those Isidores and Idadors and Isidores without an E, those actually were my great-great-grandfather. So use it cautiously and use it wisely to get down just to the records that you're looking for.